Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Keep It Real. It's Harry. This is my review of Predator Badlands. Spoiler warning, once again, I'm going to give everything away. And actually a very short movie. I thought this was going to be a little longer because they're starting a whole new premise. That was kind of a disappointing part of this thing, but overall, it was a fun movie. It's a lot of action, a lot of humor. The movie starts off with two Predator brothers. One is his name is Kwai, and then his younger brother. Actually, I don't know if it's his younger brother, but it's his brother. His name is Dek. He's the runt of the family. The two brothers spar a little, and it gets pretty brutal because they're predators. That's what they do. They're Yautjas. That's what the predator clans are called. Since he's the runt of the family, the bigger predator, Kwai, tells him, you should go to this planet, Jenna, to defeat this thing that's on that planet called a Kalisk. If you kill that thing and bring back the head as a trophy, they will take you in because you will have honor, and they will allow you to be part of the clan. Before he even get to agree to it, their father shows up. The father looks at him and says, why haven't you killed him yet? He's the runt of the family. You have to cull him. That was the reason why Kwai actually showed up. He was supposed to kill Dek, but since that's his brother, and he couldn't do it. And the father is like, sympathy is not the way of a predator or Yautja. And the father kills the other brother, Kwai, and while Dek is sent into the ship, and he witnesses the father killing his brother. Obviously, he's upset. The last-ditch effort, right before Kwai dies, he hits his remote on his wrist and sends Dek to the planet Jenna to fulfill this mission so he could join the clan. Dek goes to the planet Jenna. The planet, everything from the plants to the trees to the animals, all wants to kill anything that's on the planet. On the same planet, Jenna, this is where you get to see where I guess Disney is trying to cross over again with the Alien franchise, with the Predator franchise. They use the Whalen company, which is the company that's always behind the Aliens. Obviously, they're going to try to probably cross over later down the line. Don't know when, but Dek is on the planet. The Whaling company send a whole bunch of synthetics to the planet to capture the same Kalisk, this big monster, because they want, Whaling always trying to capture aliens for whatever to study them or whatnot. This is where Elle Fanning's character comes in. She plays two characters. One is going to be in a vulture's nest, and she loses half her body. She's a synthetic. Her legs are in another place. That's where they're going to get her legs back later on. But then she has I guess they're synthetic, so they make most of them look alike. I'm going to call her Elle Fanning's twin. Elle Fanning's, the one without the legs, is named Thea, and the other one is named Tessa. Tessa is going to be the bad guy because she's going to be the one that's following the orders of Whalen, and Thea is now, she's been lost for I think 2 or 3 weeks, and they've been on the planet for 2 years, keep in mind, but she's been on her own for like 2 or 3 weeks, so she's been enjoying the planet and learning stuff on the planet. She convinces Dek to take her with him to find the Kalisk. So they start exploring the planet and run into a lot of the deadly stuff that's happening in the planet. And she's trying to teach Dek to appreciate things other than, the predator way. Instead of just, everything must die, you have to kill things, to appreciate other things like life. And he kept on saying, sentiments are weak, and, having any type of feelings is weak, because that's the way he's been brought up. But eventually he gets it. He starts to care for, the Kalisk. Thea teaches Dek that, to appreciate life more and, have a family instead of trying to be part of a clan of people that just wants to go out to be brutes. Be an individual, be more caring, and you be a better person. And you kind of see Deck evolve. That's kind of cool. This is the first time, if you want to know, you follow a Predator movie. All Predators they're always the bad guy. Even if you want to root for them, they're always the bad guy. This is the first Predator that you could actually root for because he's actually the good guy, and the Whalen synthetics are actually the bad guys, which is a different take on things. We get to the climactic point pretty fast. Thea gets Deck to, I guess, her ship where she lost her legs, and she was trying to put her legs back together with her body, and then the Calyx shows up. It happens really fast, and Deck is fighting the Calyx, and while the silly joke, she was trying to repair herself, she was almost done, and then his body gets thrown into the ship, and her legs get severed again, which is like, okay. But there's a lot of little jokes here and there about that stuff, but eventually Tessa shows up and captures the Calyx and captures Deck, captures everybody, turns everybody in, and obviously the big climactic moment again is the big battle between all the synthetics, which is a lot of synthetics. Deck is on his own, and he actually appreciates the planet, and he uses the stuff that's around the planet as weapons that he discovered with Thea earlier on, and that's how he redeemed himself and learned that there's more to life than being just a predator. He's still a predator, obviously. That's what he wants to do. His main goal now is actually to go back to avenge his brother. Like I was saying, the big climactic moment is he battles Tessa in a big. It's a throwback to the Alien movies where Sigourney Weaver was inside that mech robot thing to move cargo. It's the same thing. Tessa is in that thing and fights the Predator, Deck, and it's a pretty decent battle. And obviously, Deck wins. He flies back home to his planet after he knocks out all the synthetics. He comes back to the planet. He fights his father because he says, I'm back. I deserve to get my cloak. Obviously, he gets his vengeance. He kills his father, and he says, the father actually, before he kills him, he goes, maybe I made a mistake. You deserve to be in a clan. And Deck says, no, I'm not part of your clan. I already have my own clan. And out walks Thea and the baby Calyx. Right when the movie is about to end, I guess it says, before it fades to black, it comes back, and a big ship starts approaching. And Thea asks Deck, is that your friend? And Deck says, no. He goes, who is it? That's my mother. Then fades to black. Obviously, there's a lot more story to tell. They ended it pretty quickly. It's a great introduction to, Deck's character and Elle Fanning's character, Thea. Where they're going to go from here, it's I don't know. If I have to give it a rating, I actually enjoyed the movie. It's a lot of fun, a lot of action. It's not deep. There's nothing to, if you're looking for a deep thinking type movie, this is not it. It's a good popcorn movie, good Friday night. You want an hour and a half to kill. That's the downfall of it. Things happen so fast. But you do learn. You really can't get too detailed anyway, because if they make this movie like a 2-hour long movie, everyone's going to get bored. Everything worked for a short period of time. So, once again, it's a good popcorn movie. If you're looking for, a little action adventure movie, this will do. Good Friday night movie. 4 out of 5 is what I would give it. And it's pretty high rating. Is it going to be like one of those Oscar-worthy movies? I don't think so, but is it going to be fun? It's a fun movie. So I think you should, you definitely should check it out if you haven't, looking for entertainment. I'm going to hopefully do more reviews coming up in the future. I know I haven't posted anything. My last videos was quite a while ago, but I'm hoping I get to do more of these again. And, let me know if you watch this movie and let me know what you think. Thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.